Hello, today we're going to demonstrate how to perform a Class B CDL pre-trip on a passenger carrying vehicle. On this one, just like on the Class C, you've got a set of instructions just like on any test, and it's going to start with asking you to please inspect the front of the vehicle. So from here I'm going to take a short step back so I can look at the overview a little. So I'm looking at how the vehicle is sitting. Is it flat and level? If it wasn't flat and level, that might indicate I have a problem with suspension or tyres. At the moment it's sitting flat and level. I don't see a problem there. I can look at my 5 amber clearance lights, and from here, even at this distance, I can see that they're firmly mounted. All the screws are in place. I don't see any cracks or breaks or missing lenses. As I look down, I'm also looking to make sure I don't see anything missing or hanging, anything that would immediately down the vehicle, but I'm going to have to get closer in just a minute. If this was a front engine vehicle, I would also be looking underneath for leaks. This vehicle has a rear engine. I can't see anything from... The only things that would be leaking here would be power steering fluid or washer fluid from the front, and there's no leaks from those areas. So as I get closer, and again I'm zigzagging my way around the vehicle, being systematic in the hopes that I don't miss anything, I'm going to start as I approach here. Driver's side mirror firmly mounted, it's not loose or hanging. The lens, the glass on both the flat and the convex, not cracked or broken or missing or obscured. As I get to my windshield, I'm now looking at the condition of my windshield. I don't see any cracks or pits, splits or obstructions, and the seal around the windshield is intact. I don't see any gaps or missing parts of seal, and it appears to be fairly pliable. I check my wipers for tension against that windshield, making sure they have adequate tension. Then I check the blades for condition. I'm looking to make sure that the wiper blades are not split or cracked, damaged, and they're pliable. And the same on the passenger side here. Check it for tension against the windshield. Check the blade for condition. It's clean. I forgot to mention it on that one. Pliable, not split or cracked, damaged and pliable, I think I mentioned already. Passenger side windshield, again, not cracked or broken, pitted, damaged or obstructed. The same language is useful on all pieces of glass. And the seal around the windshield is intact, no gaps, missing, split areas, and and it appears to be pliable. Passenger side mirror is firmly mounted, not hanging loose, not wobbly. The lens and the glass, again, not cracked, broken, obstructed on the flat and on the convex. As I work my way down here now, I've got a little reflector unit, it's properly mounted. The screws holding that in place are where they should be. My turn signal and 4-way unit, a little dirty, but it's not cracked or broken. The screws are where they should be, firmly mounted. The seal around it appears to be in place. My passenger side high beam and headlight, again, the lenses aren't cracked or broken. There's no moisture inside those lenses. They're not discolored. The screws around them all appear to be, except for this one, in place. And the seal around it must be intact, otherwise I would probably see some moisture inside that lens. As I'm coming along, this is where I check my washer fluid. If I let down the bicycle rack for just a minute, washer fluid is checked by putting your finger over the end of the hole here, and if you've got washer fluid up to that little brass grommet, then you're fine. And you pop that back in. Make sure that door's closed. All doors should be closed firmly. While I've got the bike rack down, make sure it locks itself down. Make sure the bike rack is not loose, and it's going to lock up so it doesn't fall down while you're in operation. As I come along, My front license plate says 264. I like to check my license plates, make sure front and rear are matching, and I'll do that when I get to the back. And then I've got driver side headlight, high beam unit. Again, the lenses are clear, they're not cracked or broken. I don't see any moisture or discoloration. The screws around this, except for this one, I'm missing another screw here, appear to be intact. The seal around it is in place, they're not loose. And driver side turn signal and four-way unit, again not discolored or cracked or broken. The screws mounting it in place are where they should be. It's not loose, and the reflector unit is properly mounted with the screws as well. Make sure my bumper is properly mounted and not loose, and that covers the front of the vehicle. And